Let's go get him again.
Here I am on my 12th year on the YouTube platform, and there's always room for a first. And you may not believe me, but it is a fact. I don't own any Dunhill Desire fragrances. It's a line that's very popular in the cheapy crowd. A lot of our friends in the US, they'll find these Dunhill Desires in the bargain bins at TJ Maxx, things like that. And for 20 bucks, you may get worse or better, depending. But they're very popular in our community in the cheapy realm. I've never tried any. I've never smelt any. They have some positive reviews from some, negatives from others, just like any other fragrance line. But I've been delving into Dunhill I would say the past 3 years. I've purchased quite a bit, actually. And this is my very first from their Desire line, and this one is called Gold. Now, expectations are fairly low on my side, but, you know, I have an open mind, and perhaps I'll be pleasantly surprised with this release. Let's find out. Let's unbox this one. Fragrance family, welcome to the Robozoid channel. I'm your host, Mark. Today we're unboxing, giving it a first impression on Desire Gold by Dunhill. Like I said earlier, this is my first dip into the Desire line from Dunhill, which is always found in bargain bins, and they have many lovers of the line. So let's see what this one has in store for me. So this is a newer release. I believe it was released back in 2020. Apparently is inspired by Aventus. So another one of those. I don't hate that because I feel like Aventus itself kind of reminds me of a designer release. So did I say that? Yes, I did. And if a designer release can come close to it for the right price tag, I say, why not? So keep trying designer brands, and they are. So we'll see. Dunhill Desire Gold. Let's open her up. So when you're talking about Aventus, or basically any top seller, and designer brand starts kind of getting inspiration from those top sellers, as a reviewer, you know, the one thing that you need to figure out is the meat and potatoes of the fragrance the same as, let's say, Aventus, right? It's easy to have the appetizer, and I mean the appetizer as the introduction, smell the same, right? If you have the same type of bergamot opening, yeah, that's easy to do. What does it do on hour 3, hour 5, hour 7, hour 10? Does it last that long? Is it fairly linear? Is it going to go into that Aventus side of things, more into the bulk end of the release? That's where I'm more interested in. It's very simple for someone to take Aventus and another fragrance like this, smell both top notes and go, yes, it smells the same. Come on now, do your homework. Now, this is, of course, an unboxing video, so I'm putting mud on my own face, but I am not testing out the dry down yet. You're going to have to keep it a nice gold bottle. Dunhill's a brand, and I'll be honest, and like I said in the introduction, I said my hopes are fairly low, or my thoughts on this brand is just because I've been disappointed quite a bit with Dunhill. Even the Icon series, for me, beautiful bottles, by the way, Icon series, but at the same time, you know, I get disappointed with their performance, or you know, Dunhill's not a brand that I'm saying is near the premier brands out there for designer releases. But if you can get a good bang for your buck, why not? So this is a solid gold, we'll say, flask. And again, this is my first time with these Desire, the branding, and she looks good. It's a good looking bottle. So let's sniff it out. Let's see what we get in the introduction. And this atomizer blows. What is... Smells like pineapple, by the way. Oh my God. Horrible atomizer. Get out of my face. I don't like you. So anyway, like I was saying, as a fragrance reviewer, take your time with it. Review it from A to Z. That's my thought process. So the opening, again, it's got that bergamot pineapple opening. Very fruity. Nicely done, though. You know, I'm going to call a spade a spade. nicely done bergamot. It's got that cheesy pineapple. If you didn't know pineapple, and I hate putting this in people's heads because maybe you didn't think about that, but now it's going to start smelling cheesy to you, and it's going to you're going to start hating pineapple fragrances. But pineapple does have a cheesy smell. And this bergamot is very yeah, it's very nicely done. It's got that tartness. It has some tartness to it. It does have almost like a green apple note in here that I'm detecting, and no breakdowns, nowhere to be found. This thing's not published anywhere. I don't know what's going on with this particular release, but I'm sure they're going to be. There's no way that I'm reviewing a fragrance that hasn't been on Fragrantica yet, but it looks like this one has. So definitely has apple in it. There's a little bit of a green apple feel that pairs very well with the bergamot. So that fruity opening, very nice. Very there's some tartness, but it's very much sparkling. Yeah, that citrus opening, very, very beautiful. It has a little bit of a musky backbone, a little bit of smoke. There's birch in here, but a little bit of smoke. There's some florals in here, maybe a rose, jasmine. There's some florals in here, and there's a vanilla quality. Yeah, that's about it. But really up front and center. And again, this is why you don't test on a strip, and that's why you don't do a fragrance review just off the top note. This is just giving me really a lot of Aventus vibes. Obviously, bergamot is your main player with that fruity pineapple. It changes the game a little bit with that green apple. I feel like the green apple gives it a little bit of a tartness. It kind of reminds me of the apple in Boss Bottled. A little bit of that apple. Boss Bottled, and oh, what's that other one that has a green apple? Damn it. Anyway, but not bad. Good introduction. I don't know how much this is going to go for. I don't think it's in the States yet, but you know, bargain bin, $30. Yeah, I'll go with it, but we'll see. This is going to get a pop the cherry on my obviously on my channel, so I'm going to go check it out, put it on skin for 3-4 days, see how it does performance wise. That's one of the things with Dunhills that you got to watch out for. And the same thing, the back end of the fragrance. What else is going to give me? Because right now it's giving me a lot. Bergamot's main player. Obviously, it's given that cheesy pineapple, that apple, birch, a little bit of it, a little bit of smoke. There's some florals in here. I feel like jasmine rose back in it with some musk and a vanillic sweetness coming through just a bit. There's some tartness, obviously, in this one, but most of it is more of the fruity, citrusy take. So there you have it, my unboxing of Dunhill Desire Gold, their newest release of their Desire lineup. Nice gold bottle. Now that you heard my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below. As always, a great or poor fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your Aventus clone wisely. Thanks for watching.